Top 10 strangest plant species you won't believe are real. Hello, beautiful fellows. Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. We welcome you to yet another exciting video. Life around nature is so beautiful, isn't it? Nature is full of unbelievable things. There are many things in this world that the human brain cannot even think of. Among many of them are plants. An interesting fact about plants is that 70,000 plant species are used for medical purposes. Many plants astonish human senses. These plant species are so rare to be found. These plant species are so strange to exist. In this video, we'll be sharing the top 10 strangest plant species you won't believe are real. To increase your knowledge about these beautiful yet strange species of plants, watch the video till the end. Before getting into it, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the notifications of freshly brewed content. So, let's get into the video without any further ado. 1. Witch's butter. These yellow, gelatinous, jelly-like fungi grow on dead and recently fallen branches of trees or deciduous wood. Witch's butter is one of the smallest yet strangest plant species. However, it is edible but creepy at the same time. Well, you know how it got its name? The witch's butter got its name because it looks like butter and was used by witches to do hexes on people. Well, that's astonishing. It's found all around the world, but more specifically in Europe. There is black witch's butter that grows on dead branches of oak. Witch's butter mushrooms are also medicinal, and they've been shown to have anti-tumor properties, as well as the potential to treat certain respiratory conditions. 2. Cape Sundew. Cape Sundews are flypaper plants that trap and digest insects. It sounds scary though. This beautiful 10 inches long strange plant has sticky hair on its leaves. Long tentacles protrude from their leaves. Each has a sticky gland at the tip. These droplets look like dew glistening in the sun. These glands attract insects by producing nectar. When the insects approach the plant, its powerful adhesive traps it, and its enzymes digest them. Poor insects. Once they get stuck into the plant, the tentacle oil smothers them. Many are tall enough, yet some hug the ground in variable size. They're most commonly found in the Cape region of South Africa. 3. Hammer orchid. Not just strange, but the strangest of the plant species is the hammer orchid. It is found in the regions of Australia. What makes it strange is its way of pollination. This plant mimics the female wasp to attract the male ones to mate. Once the wasp gets attracted and tries to mate, the plant succeeds in getting pollen to the wasp. This is strange, but the competition in flowers make it look not so strange to win the race. It's found in Western Australia. Due to its small population size, it is ranked as a critically endangered plant under the Western Australian Wildlife Conservation Act of 1950. 4. Wolffia Arrhiza. Wolffia Arrhiza is the smallest vascular plant on Earth. It is an aquatic plant that is also a nutritious food, having 40% protein and 40% starch. It has been used as a food source in Thailand, Burma, and Laos. It's a valuable plant and is used in agriculture and water treatment. They're most commonly known as spotless water meal. They're one of the fastest growing plants which can reproduce in 2 to 3 days. Wolffia Arrhiza is found in Europe, Africa, and parts of Asia. Wolffia Arrhiza doesn't look good enough at first glance, but as a variety of duckweed, which itself is a little green plant that floats on pond surfaces, it's a tiny edible fruit. 5. Lithops. Lithops belong to the ice plant family, which belongs to southern Africa. It's a stone-like plant found mainly in the surrounding pebbles or living stones. Lithops refer to a single plant here, as ops in Greek means singular. Lithops are rare and take a long time to grow. This makes them somewhat rare and difficult to find in nurseries. They can be 5 inches tall. They need a lot of sunlight to grow. The plant is stemless and has numerous petals. It tastes like green pepper. You can get this plant in several gray, green, and purple colors. There are several guides on how to take care of lithops, which means it needs special care. 6. Bleeding tooth plant. Bleeding tooth fungus looks scary as the substance that comes out of it looks like actual blood. You cannot distinguish between it and the blood in one go. It got its name because it's a tooth fungus, and of course, because of the blood-like substance that oozes out of it. Bleeding tooth plant is edible, but so bitter that makes it inedible. Not always bitter is bad. Bleeding tooth plant has numerous health benefits. Bleeding tooth fungus mushrooms are innocuous when mature. It's also called the devil's tooth. It is found in North America, Europe, and somewhere in Iran. 7. Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is a small plant that looks beautiful but is as cunning as a fox. It has hair on its body which attracts the insects, and then the plant traps them. Isn't it strange? Any insect or spider crawling by gets in touch with the hair, the trap closes if another interaction is not made within 20 seconds. It's like a beautiful trap for foolish insects. We can't even call the insects foolish as they don't know what they're heading towards. This plant, however, is not dangerous for humans, and that's the good part only. Venus flytraps can live up to 20 years in the forest, but they're tough to take care of at home. This strange plant is found in the USA, North and South Carolina. 8. Rafflesia. One of the giant flowers on Earth is Rafflesia. It's parasitic, as they've become so dependent on their host plant that there's no need for photosynthesis, and in fact, no chloroplast is left in these flowers. These flowers smell as bad as the dead flesh. Rafflesia is such a sensitive flower that even touching it can harm the flower. The flower only lives for 5 to 7 days. Rafflesia got its nickname as a corpse flower because of the solid, foul odor. It stays hidden in its plant and stems for the most time. Dr. Arnold was quite excited when he saw this flower, and he said, "Here I rejoice to tell you I happened to meet with what I consider as the greatest prodigy of the vegetable world." I had ventured some way from the party when one of the Malay servants came running to me. To tell you the truth, had I been alone and there had been no witnesses, I should, I think, have been fearful of mentioning the dimensions of this flower. So much does it exceed every flower I've seen or heard of. It is the national flower of Indonesia. 9. Elephant Foot Yam. Elephant foot yam is strange, as surprisingly, it has so many health benefits. It's suitable for weight loss. It's not toxic and is eaten in South Asia. It has an earthy flavor, more like nutty with minimal sweetness. This giant plant is suitable for many reasons and is found in Africa and Asia. It can be called a cash crop because of its increasing population as a vegetable. It's good to eat, but overeating an elephant foot yam can cause you to vomit, have nausea, headache, and digestive issues. It's usually eaten as mashed or fried and added to curries, and more rarely used in pickles or to make O1 chips. To some households, the green leaves and stems are also cooked as green vegetables. In Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, it's called saran. In Chigar, it's called zumakanda. 10. The corpse flower. This giant plant species is 10 feet tall. It's called the corpse flower because it exhales a strong smell like rotten meat when it blooms. Unlike other plants, it's not edible for humans and is considered poisonous. While they are fully ripe 6 months after pollination, the fruits may look appetizing, but beware as they are poisonous to humans. It is rarely found because it takes 7 to 10 years to bloom. It can grow 6 inches a day. This plant is found in Indonesia. You can even grow a corpse plant as an indoor plant, but there are some conditions you should be aware of. Which of these top 10 plants was the strangest to you or astonished you? Tell us in the comments section if you know any other strange plants. Share this video with your family and friends, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Take care till the next video. Bye-bye.